Hi, I am Heather, and it's my first video blog, and I want to actually have a video blog so that I can keep track of my progress as well as to inform and update um, those of you out there who are seeking vertical sleeve gastrectomy, as well as my family who live at distance from me. I want to explain the reasons why I'm going in for a vertical sleeve gastrectomy and my motivations for doing it, as well as what led me to be obese. Just different things where I started, my pre-op. Today's my surgery, and excuse me, no makeup or anything like that. I took my shower right before you go in for surgery, where it disinfects your skin, and you're not allowed to use anything after. Um, so I'm Heather, and I previously went. My largest. Uh, let's start as a kid. Um, my I remember being in about sixth grade and going in for a physical, and I remember weighing about 160 pounds. Before then, I don't remember being very overweight. Um, I remember the doctor saying, "Eat less," and I thought of, well, what's less? um, I, as an adult, I've only weighed, my lowest weight as an adult was about 140, and that was when I got married. And my highest weight was right after I was pregnant with my third child, about 8 months ago. And I was about, I think I went up to about 150. No, I'm sorry, 250 after I had her. I've been doing for a month now, starting November 1st. Today is November 28th. I started a pre-op diet of 2 protein shakes a day and a piece of meat for dinner, about 4 ounces to 5 ounces or 6 ounces, and some vegetables for dinner as a pre-op diet to make my liver smaller. So no sugars, no carbs, no, that's a carb, but none of that, so they can access my stomach easier. Um, what else? I've since I was about 12 years old, I've been attending 12-step programs with Overeaters Anonymous, specifically HOW, and I've been Overeaters Anonymous since I was about 12, 13 years old, and it worked. It only works if you work it. And but the only thing is I've kind of got into a funk with food, a love affair with food, you can say. I only what do you say? I've been making a bad decision so long as far as my eating is concerned that I've lost the ability to choose. It has become an addiction. And I'd like to use this surgery as a tool to help combat my addiction to food. As a tool only, I would still like to continue with the 12-step program and work on the reasons why I'm eating. There can be any reason why I eat. It can be happy, sad, lonely, any reason, a party, a celebration, any reason for eating for me. I'd like to help keep this in line. I don't think that the food is worth it anymore. The solution has become much easier than the problem. I would really like to take care of myself for once. What made me decide to do this is that I've been letting myself go. My family is morbidly obese. My grandparents, my parents, my siblings, and I don't want a lifetime of that. I'm I'm really tired of it. I'm only 28 years old, and I'm just done with it. It's gotten really frustrating. I don't fit into rides, roller coaster rides. My husband's the one who's chasing around the kids, and I want to be there with them. I want to play with them, and I want to run around with them, and I want to have that energy, and I don't want to waste my time. I want to be young, and I want to be able to enjoy my body. I don't have any prior complications other than a 40 BMI, that qualifies me for surgery. The only thing that I'm really concerned about, though, is I am a redhead, and I've been told during my last birthing experience I had received an epidural, and the anesthesiologist was actually really concerned because I had bled a lot. So that was one of my concerns with my surgeon. He said that everything will be fine. They'll make sure that everything is cauterized before they're done with my surgery. Um, uh, what else is there? Um, I also want to give you a full body shot and some product reviews. So let's go into a full body shot, and then I'll read you my measurements. So as you can see, I'm still wearing my pregnancy maternity clothes. This doesn't really do me justice. And my arms, pretty large. Some wings, even before surgery. I've gotten down to, with my pre-op diet, about 126 pounds. No, 226 pounds. I wish it was 126. 226 pounds. I started with the pre-op diet. I started about 240. 240. So I'm really pleased about that. I wish I could have lost a little more, but the progress that I've made has been amazing. So I'm not going to knock it. I'm going to be optimistic, and today my husband is going to take me in about it's about 7:30 right now. I'm supposed to be there about 10 a.m. So I'm getting ready for that. I also want to go over my measurements. It's really peculiar. My left side is larger than my right side, so I want to go over my measurements. My forearm, my left forearm is 10.5 inches. My right is 11. My bicep on my left is 16. Right is 15.5. My neck is 14.5. I didn't think I would lose any weight in there, but a lot of people reported that they have, which is kind of exciting. Yeah, my chest is 48 inches around. My waist is 43. My hips are 52.5. Measurement's a little off as far as my body is, how large it is. My calf on my left is 15 inches. My right is 16. My thighs, both of my thighs are actually 29 inches around, which is kind of sad because that's like 3 of my little kids combined. So my husband has always been pretty skinny for his whole life. His family, side of the family, and I always felt kind of out of place. The fact that I always felt like people were saying, "Who is that big girl with that guy?" I even heard a comment once say that, and it kind of stuck with me. Yeah, that is kind of peculiar. He's so skinny, and yet his wife's pretty big. But I did go into the marriage being 140 pounds. That's the lowest I'd ever been as an adult, and I had just gained, I think I gained out of stress over the first year of marriage about 50 pounds. And from there, I went up to 180, and then I got pregnant for the first time, and from there it just skyrocketed. It just skyrocketed out of control. And, life goes on, and, there's things happen, and I'm just really grateful that there is a vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I've watched a lot of videos, the YouTube videos of people and their experiences and their faith and their hope, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Some days I'll just put it on and play it all day long and watch somebody's video blog from, their pre-op all the way down to their current 2 years later. I absolutely love it. I hope that if anybody else is going out there and is nervous, don't be. It is a blessing. It is a tool. I feel that it's an aid for people who suffer from eating disorders. Because previously there's been nothing. You just suffer. You be morbidly obese your whole life, and you end up with diabetes and heart condition and high cholesterol, and those are things that I like to avoid. I do have, my family does have a history of it, and I'd like to nip it in the bud before I get there. I'd like to show you some products I've been using. I have been using the GNC Amplified Whey Biotic Extreme 60. I loved it at first. I loved it until about a week ago. I would literally mix it and I would start dry heaving. So it was really good. I have the vanilla flavor. It was amazing until I got too much of it. And I still love the flavor. It's just my body was just not having it. Yeah, and I guess they told me at the store that it's like some specialized amplified thing that your body absorbs it better, which is good because it was 280 calories per serving, and it was 3 scoops a serving, but I would only have 2 scoops, 1 scoop for breakfast, 1 scoop for lunch, and the protein was breaking down to 20 grams of protein a scoop. Calcium 280, sodium 350, potassium 350, sugar is 2 grams. Yeah, it's like, yeah, not bad at all. So if you do, yeah, I would suggest definitely going to GNC if you have one nearby. They do have samples for you to taste before you go in. I did try some vanilla, not vanilla, strawberry and chocolate, and they just, I wasn't having it. So I did try that out. Lately I went to, because I was feeling nauseated with having the webcam, I switched over to Costco's. If you can see that, the protein premier 30 grams, and I believe it has 2 grams of sugar, which was wonderful. 30 grams of protein per shake and 2 grams of sugar. I liked it. It wasn't bad. I've been drinking it for like the past week. It's pretty good. We'll see if I continue post-op and if my body can handle it. I've heard that some people can't really handle it after they're done with their surgery. So we'll see. I have about five left, and we'll see how it goes. Let me see. I have had a cold this week before surgery. I was told that within 7 days before my surgery, if I do get a cold, you may have to reschedule it. I did get a cold, sore throat, runny nose with green stuff, just coughing up phlegm with green stuff. It has died down a bit. It turned to yellow, and I haven't been running a fever. I did check with the scheduler and schedule a check with the surgeon. They said basically they won't schedule it unless I have a fever and need antibiotics for an infection. So I'm fine. The surgeon is going to meet with me again this morning to just verify that everything's okay. I do have a concern though, because I do have some stuff in my chest still, some phlegm, because I know that pneumonia is a concern during surgery. So I'm just a little nervous about that. I hope I don't build up some pneumonia because I already have some phlegm in my chest. We'll see how it goes. So hopefully everything will go great, and I'll be able to have my surgery, and I'll see you back in 2 days, and I'll give you a report on how it went. I think that is about it. That's about 12 minutes, and I got a lot of information in there. I spoke really fast, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So thank you, and have a great day.